Throughout this course, we have learned about different people and actions that have made the world a better place. During Week 8, our module focused on the benefits and difficulties of service. An essential question of why volunteer in the first place was asked. The reason we volunteered can be boiled down to needing service learning hours for this course. But why did we volunteer with Keep Lee County Beautiful? We chose KLCB because of our love for our environment. We are so lucky to call the wonderful beaches of Southwest Florida home, and it is part of our responsibility to keep it clean and safe for all creatures who dwell here.
Keep Lee County Beautiful has had a main mission since 1990 to inspire, educate, and engage the community. Their goal was present from the start. Our group was able to give back to the community while we learned about the environment that we are so lucky to call our home. It is now our civic responsibility to share this vital educational information with our classmates.
Our goal as a group was to come together to help our community, not just for us, but for the tourists who come to our community as well. We went to beaches and we went to parks to clean up trash, to help out the wildlife, and also to help out the nature and the surrounding areas.
As a team, we had to work collaboratively with our community partner to figure out what days and projects or events would work best and be a best fit for our project and our area of interest.
So how we co-designed this project is first we came together and kind of tried to figure out what project we best wanted to represent our group, and then after that we found a community partner that would also best fit the desires we wanted as a group. And then after that we got together as a group and really decided what our strengths were and who would be best suited where. So while some of us were just best suited to show up for the project, others took photos during the project or contacted the community partner directly for any issues and needs we had, and we really worked together as a team to make this the best project ever.
By picking up trash at the beach and cleaning up Piggy Creek Park, our group was able to make popular areas for the community safer and cleaner. When in both locations, visitors were very thankful for the work that we were doing and had done. While cleaning up the beach, one of the local fishermen even said it amazes him that people cannot get their trash to the can because there's a trash can within 3 feet of where everyone's fishing. He seemed frustrated at the fact that there were so many people who value this place, but so many people that also disrespected the area. But he was also very grateful that our group was there to help clean up the area he fishes in.
Our community partner, Keep Lee County Beautiful, and their president, Mike Thomas, were extremely helpful throughout our project. Students who could not attend cleanups were given remote responsibilities, and students who couldn't attend certain cleanups were given other possible volunteer opportunities. Mike was extremely helpful and caring throughout the entire project and made sure we were never lost or behind.
The community-based issue that we decided to address was the amount of pollution that goes on in our area, whether it's at the beaches or at the parks. We just wanted to address the amount of pollution that's left behind and our impact on it, because it then also affects the people that live in the area, the amount of tourism we get, and the wildlife that lives here.
Our group decided to partner with Keep Lee County Beautiful for a few different reasons. Beach cleanups are the #1 way for groups to partner up and get together to help keep the beaches clean and protect our wildlife. But since COVID-19, people have been less able to do that. People are trying to avoid the beach, avoid groups, and avoid getting together altogether. This doesn't mean our beaches still don't need our help though. Trash still collects and wildlife still goes there. So we decided to partner with Keep Lee County Beautiful for a beach cleanup and a beautification project, while all still social distancing, to help protect our wildlife and our land.
Mike Thomas, our community partner from Keep Lee County Beautiful, was here to help us in finding ocean cleanup events, which was our topic to focus on. Due to COVID, there wasn't a lot of events scheduled, so he gave us environmental cleanups. We started at Dog Beach in September for an ocean cleanup, then went to Hickey Creek for a cleanup/restoration project in October. We met Mickey and asked a couple of questions about the park.
So my question for you is, what kind of problems do you experience on a day-to-day basis, or not on a day-to-day basis, around the park?
But regularly.
Yeah.
Most of what we experience Happens when we're not here. Generally, when we're here, we can kind of stop it. If someone comes in to have a picnic and they're drinking beer, we can, inform them of the rules. Oftentimes in the morning, we will find things left behind from at night. People will have issues with wildlife at their house and think that this is a good place to drop something off, and it's not. It's not legal to drop off wildlife here. They especially would like to drop off gopher tortoises because this is a gopher tortoise area. When they do that, they can possibly harm the ones here or the one that they're bringing. They need to stay where they came from, the gopher tortoises. They have an upper respiratory disease that can be transferred from one gopher tortoise to the other. So they need to, the gopher tortoise that they have needs to stay where they find it, and ours needs to stay here. Because this area is so important to gopher tortoises, which as the picture shows, the gopher tortoise is really important to everybody else. One of the biggest problems for gopher tortoises is dogs, especially a healthy dog. They'll chase the gopher tortoise and grab a hold of it. And the gopher tortoise is different than the box turtle. The box turtle can pull in completely. The gopher tortoise can't. And so the dog can really do a lot of damage to a gopher tortoise. And the gopher tortoise is just, it's a keystone species, so it's important to many other critters. Especially here, the indigo snake is which is size... Endangered? Yeah, I'm not sure what level it's at, but yeah, and they're all really important. Sometimes we have problems with people taking plants in August and September. Our saw palmetto berries are ripe and folks take them and sell them for profit, and that's a problem because the saw palmetto berries are the main food source for a lot of critters, but specifically the bears.
Thanks. So you mentioned previously the issues of people taking berries. Would you expand more on that topic?
Sure. There's saw palmetto berries, and these areas are full of saw palmetto plants. And when the berry is ripe, they'll be picked by folks who sell them. But they sell them to companies that turn the berries into a herbal medicine for male prostate health. And sometimes the price can be as much as $3 a pound, and they have giant, like 100-pound bags. So yes, it's definitely a big problem. It's only in August and September, so we work really hard to deter folks from doing that.